What's up, everybody? ATO HD Outsider here with the Wakanda Alliance, bringing you a quick update on what's going on. First, let's get the Black Panther news out the way. The filming for Black Panther Wakanda Forever is done. It is complete. It's all been wrapped up. So now we're just patiently and also impatiently waiting on the trailer to drop. Now, we don't know who the villain is going to be. We don't know where the story's going to go. All I know is I cannot wait for the trailer to drop because that's going to start sparking conversations and videos are going to be overflowing everywhere. We'll be part of that wave. You already know the Wakanda Alliance. We are on top of it. Stay tuned for that. That's the news. Boom. So this Saturday, we are going to be doing our first event of our Environmental Justice Month. So April to us is Environmental Justice Month because Earth Day is April 22nd. So we'll be celebrating on April 9th this Saturday. All right, so the comic for that is going to be Black Panther number 19 from 2005. That one was during the Hudlin run, and that is when Storm and T'Challa had already got married, and the first thing they did right after their honeymoon was going around on a world tour. But not the type of world tour honeymoon you would think of. They're actually trying to establish peace because this is during the Civil War. This is during Doctor Doom and Namor. They're all playing each other's sides. So Storm and T'Challa, they go to Doctor Doom's castle and have to set him right because he might be overstepping his boundaries a little bit. You know, might have to do a little Will Smith action over there. You know, T'Challa, my man. So that's the comic we're going to be covering. But we're also going to connect it back to the role that powerful couples have in playing their community and uplifting their community, right? Because you got Storm, T'Challa, royal people, incredible minds, super strong. They're using their power for good, but they see the world is kind of falling apart around them. They're taking on responsibility of themselves to kind of mitigate and regulate what's going on in their world. So think about all the families you grew up around and how the figure of a male and a female, not anything against, you know, male or female, you know, crossing relationships, but I'm talking about male and female, the ones we all grew up seeing, especially if you grew up in the 20th century, seeing how much of a role those couples played in serving their community and protecting community and regulating, you know, both sides of the community. So that's the topic we're going to be talking about. Should be pretty fun. And then after that, we're going to have some of the youth design their own crowns so they can be their own royals and picture themselves in a royal position. So that's going to be pretty dope. For our second event of the month, normally we do every second and fourth Saturday, as you know, as I'm saying, every update. But this month we're going to be going to VillaCon. All right, so Villa Maria College, they are a private college here in Buffalo, New York, known for the arts. Definitely a lot of animators there. Musicians, a lot of visual artists go there for their education. So they're doing their own comic convention, and I'm excited, right? Because we wanted to get into conventions our first year or maybe our second year, but that's when COVID happened. So we missed Comic-Con, we didn't get the Blurred Con, and then the most recent ones had a lot of different regulations that we couldn't, you know, work. VillaCon will be our first convention that we're going to go to. We're going to have a table there. We're going to be asking questions. We're going to have a question submission box, right? So our submission box is going to be, what if in Wakanda? All right, we've done this activity before last year when we had the authors from Tales of Wakanda. The authors came in and then gave us feedback on all the stories that the youth were writing and the adults and the parents were writing. So we're going to do that again, but with college students. So we're going to let college students write out their own what if. So what if Killmonger defeated T'Challa in the movie? What if Killmonger comes back in the next movie? What if Namor and T'Challa made peace with each other and combined their nations? You know, those types of things, just to really get the ideas going. I think it's going to be a really fun activity, especially if we record it and put it on our socials and on our platforms. That is going to be super exciting. So VillaCon's $5 per person if you're in the Buffalo area. It's from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. $5 per person. Bring the family out. It's going to be a great day for you to enjoy comic conventions and arts and cosplays and different conversations going on, games, tournaments, the whole nine, right? So I'm super excited for that. Last but not least, I want to share a new book that just released. Now, this isn't particularly anything specifically Wakanda based, but Conjuring Worlds, an Afrofuturist textbook for middle and high school students. So normally with the Wakanda Alliance, if we come across a school or a school comes across us and they want us to do some programming for their youth, usually we come up with the programming and the curriculum, so to speak. But it looks like Afrofuturism has been coming more into the light, and now there are different texts that kind of break down and get people's minds going, especially the youth, get their minds going to really understand what Afrofuturism is to themselves, not just to what the rest of the world thinks Afrofuturism is, but what each person can define as Afrofuturism. So it's a great book. Shout out to Sharice Moore. This is gonna be pretty interesting. I dove into a little bit. Some topics that the textbook has: reimagining the past, strange and sophisticated worlds, creatures of folklore and myth, Afrofuturism and beyond. And yeah, those are the main topics that are in this book. So I'm really excited about it. Let me see if I can find a picture of sis real quick. Yep, B. Sharice Moore. There she is, looking gorgeous. I love that top hat right there. I definitely gave me Erykah Badu vibes just straight off the bat. But yeah, so there's different poems, there's short stories, all which are analyzed and then broken down to critical answer questions by the editor. So this is gonna be pretty cool. I'm already tearing into it. I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, this is exactly what the Wakanda Alliance has been doing, more or less. You know, we're all doing it in our own different way, but it's great to see that Afrofuturism is on this platform that could be tailored through a textbook, right? Because when it comes to an educational standpoint, you know, our textbooks, the one we grew up in the 20th century, listen, well, okay, well, a little bit of the 21st for the, you know, for those 90s kids, right? But yeah, you know, there's so many different textbooks and the questions would have been boring or they were dragged out or the content itself wasn't really engaging, but this right here is going to be a lot different. So I'm looking forward to using this for the Afrofuturist Academy that the Wakanda Alliance program is doing this year. So hopefully, no, not hopefully, I'm looking forward to breaking this down and sharing it with my students. All right, cool. So that's all the updates I got for April. I'll probably be back in a few weeks. Gonna do some lives. Gonna do some more engaging with y'all. Took a little break. March, Aries season, birthday, other things are going on. Trying to get back into the swing of things. Sun's finally breaking. Weather's finally breaking. And yeah, I'm just getting back into that energy, y'all. It's gonna be a great year ahead. Long year ahead. Really impactful year ahead. Oh, we got so much coming up. So stay tuned, y'all. Thanks for listening. See you soon. Peace.